Well, I'm not
You see this thing
Jamaican.
here?
Neither
Let me
Jamaican,
tell you
never been to
something.
Jamaica.
I'm gonna tell you something. You see, you know what this thing here want?
Make we hear where you're going. I say, Ford.
I'm not Jamaican. I never been to Jamaica. I live in Antigua. But my thing is, right, listening bits and pieces. My thing is, if she says she land on 2 p.m., how the father or stepfather, whoever, give her the key 9 a.m. to something fishy.
And that's it. That's the point, my friend. He could not
know?
give her any
I don't
key
know.
9
9
a.m. because
o'clock.
at that time
Somebody
he
cover
was
up.
taking kids to school.
No, the father is don't know the timeline. He wasn't watching the time, and he said that. But
Yeah,
people
that
keep
one. No, I am agreeing
running.
with I am agreeing with you, my friend, because that's why I say him I mess up the thing because he could be the time.
Exactly. He had chat too much.
Chat too much and not pay
He had
attention to
chat too
details.
much.
He could
And I
not
put the
do
people in
that
a
time.
problem.
He created the problem.
Exactly, him create the problem
Yeah,
because they also said the
see
girl was at
that.
the hospital at 6 o'clock and the baby asked for Kentucky chicken KFC. So it's the people them out there that is talking, my girl. It's the people them out there that are giving all this different information. And the stepfather or the
Can I say this to you?
father-in-law, whatever he is to the girl.
You know when somebody starts talk stupidness, and when they start to make mistakes, is when they're covering up something.
We are not arguing whether it's so or not, but we are just simply saying some of the information we don't need have to argue.
When you start, let me tell you something. You see, when you start to lie, you have to tell a bigger one to cover the first one there. And then you have to tell the bigger one to cover the second one. So before you know it, the whole place lie down like a carpet.
And also, you have to have good memory to tell lies.
Hey,
to ask my opinion.
I'm gonna say something to you.
When
You know what
they
this case want?
were doing the interview, the daughter keep cutting her mother off in the interview.
No,
So
sir,
when
he
the
said
mother
he
was
didn't do
talking,
that. That's
I said
dishonest.
the
He didn't
mother,
do that.
the interview
No.
where they was doing the interview with the mother and the daughter. The daughter was cutting the mother off and doing mostly the talking.
That is not true. That is not
That's
true.
somebody interview them, you know.
Absolutely.
My
Not true.
question to all of
That
this is,
even one at the time, a question was asked of her, and she referred to the mom and said, "Ask mom."
Exactly.
That is
So,
not true.
real quick, to
Don't
the
do
lady
that.
just come up and mentioned the timeline. So that is what Jag was saying right before you came up. You see the fact that you're mentioning the time and all and this and that. We not happy because airports have every log out there.
Thank you.
You can't find out what time she come in our country, what time she left out of the country. So that is not a
Tiger,
question.
I'm gonna say one thing on this platform. We have a big problem. And you know what is the problem? I'm gonna tell you something. The problem is finance. I'm gonna tell you how we get down to that. You see, if this family, not the family that Jayden live with, the other set of family, they'd have them millions to get 2 detectives, even right here from Jamaica, and pay them privately to sit down and comb through every evidence, every CCTV, would have known exactly what take place.
But that
here
is
what
happening,
happened.
friend. But why are you not believing that is not happening?
Sorry?
That is happening. That
The
is happening.
the resource is not there, sir. I will tell you that.
What do you mean by that?
100%.
What do you mean by that? Are you saying the
Well,
state cannot afford
all,
to do
well,
that?
no, listen to me. Even in a big country like England where me live, sometimes the resource is not there on certain cases, unless it's a very high profile case. Then they will put in the resource. So I'm telling you this, in Jamaica, the resource is not there to get these people to work. I mean, to fine print all. You see that car that the girl live in? We could chuck it from Negril Point to Moran Point and get every single place that it goes.
Every movement.
Exactly, but if the resource is not there.
But you
The resource is not there.
You don't know.
I understand what Ford is saying, but I think for what Ford is saying, I don't think they don't have the resource force. I think they pick and choose where they put it. And that is the reason why I am encouraging people like we should write to the MP, because I feel like the police are under resourced. Not that Jamaica don't have the resource, they are just under resourced. So I feel like we should not just drop it, come on social media and talk and read. We should keep it, carry on. We should, everybody in that community should write to the MP. And if we don't get anything substantial for the MP, we go to the Prime Minister. And we put, because we are social media, so we are going to say, we are put, Mandeville was one of the top, Manchester was one of the top position in Jamaica. But
which is true.
I don't want it to rest. I'm just jading. Because the reason why I will forever talk about these things, because if we don't say anything and we don't have our opinion, then just push it under the carpet. Before you know it, the carpet have a big bump and people start drop. As I mentioned before, the girl before, we don't know anything. I see them have a lady that get lady nap in a one car, and they see the car and all of these things, and I just run the away here say them find the lady and alive. There's a lot of things. We need proper protection for women and children in a Jamaica and all folks. So Jamaica, we don't need to come argue who is right or wrong. Because if we catch a perpetrator for this and we put them away, we don't want it to happen again. So we need the government, the MP, them to come down and give to some assistance in the local community.
Yes, Tiger, because I think there was one in Clarendon with this young girl missing, but because the investigation was so quick, and based on the person who they think did it, they could have got to his surround it up, and they find her into a pit. And that is what needed to be happen. Where the surrounding of all these people that was suspected, plus the car man.
Suspected by who?
Sorry?
So suspected by who?
Oh, you are totally right about that. So I can rephrase that. Well, the person them who John Public think or the media think has been
the media.
But
right.
Yeah, media.
I'm not gonna accept that.
Well, may I clarify that because it's not the police side, you know.
They are the first main suspect.
Yes, but by us.
And your wife, now your house.
Yes.
And your wife and husband are married for 50 years, and your wife lose her 3 points. You is the first suspect. Not without it. In this scenario, everybody in that yard is a suspect. Do they get I don't know. My friend.
When the police come out and give a
investigating,
statement,
you eliminate people over time.
Yes.
To investigate.
So
none of them get eliminated yet. None of them get eliminated yet.
Exactly.
No,
so
we
right
can't
now,
confirm that.
Early states, listen, at this early state, in my opinion, everybody forget calling and question and for bail. Everybody.
Can I say this on the media here right now? Because I'm sure the family they listen to everything people tell them news. That girl in America, if she's innocent and she knows she's innocent, jump on a plane, come down here, clear your name. Simple as that. It is very, very simple. There is no other way around it. Don't wait until the Jamaican police have to come and handcuff you.
I want to say something. One at a time. Before you move so far, let me say this to you. With the way you just mentioned a while about the whole family need to get whatever. Listen, mind you, Jayden did not went missing from home. Yes, they got to be a suspect and all of that, but remember this child was taken away on the road. You understand? So every single sanitary soul in that vicinity, every car we pass, every single soul is a suspect in Jamaica right now. You understand? Yes, I'm telling you, he did not.
Listen, I know say
go.
That's not how it go.
Right.
Listen, if me married, well I know, if me married right now, yeah, and God forbid my wife lose her 3 points, say don't have Birmingham.
We know that.
Your first suspect.
Me first, them a come to.
We know that.
But they must question you.
Come here, Jack.
No,
you must say, you show me half a woman I got ask Jack. No, I ask Jack a question, look, and you show me right after it.
Sorry about that.
Go on. Me, don't come back to me.
All I'm going to say, I say one thing and I'm not going to say it again. If this girl know that she's innocent, know that she have nothing to do with it, she can prove it, just fly down to Jamaica and clear your name.
Remember what I'm going to say. Come here, Jag. Come here, let me have a look at that. And 3.5 second conversation.
Wait, son, look at my front line.
Yeah.
Front line.
I like. Come my front line. Come my front line. Let me ask one question.
Yeah, man, shut the shot.
First thing, are you a parent?
Yeah, man.
Me?
Yeah, man.
All right, good.
Me? Are you talking to me? Jab,
No,
jump in, Jab?
me and Jag it. We are Jag on it chat a little bit.
Oh.
So come here, Jag it. Let me ask you a question, because this is my opinion, so I want to hear your opinion. I'm not accusing her, I'm not trying to catch you out or nothing. As a parent, see, you go Jamaica and your little nephew missing, or your little niece missing. See? And you left, we don't know which first road I come from. You left a first road and go there. And you go look at me and tell me, say, you can't even spend one little two, your nephew or your niece or your cousin find back or so. You just get up and gone, so.
Your baby don't get better?
Well, I mean, yes. Remember that.
Well, I make jacket come to me now, man.
Remember that. If you listen well, she said she didn't even intend to come to Mandeville, you know. The whole intention was to come to Montego Bay, they take the child to her and she turn around. Same time. What happened, why she even reached Mandeville, because she said the doctors were saying the child couldn't travel because of the injury. So she ended up in Mandeville. So that's why that happened. I remember this, you know.
I don't cat them on a dog.
Oh, that's all like I must say meow. That's all very smart.
I hear that. Finish the Jack? We are listening.
Yeah, man. Okay, yeah, man. May I wait till I finish, man. So
right.
Her intention, based on what she said, she didn't buy me to come in Mandeville. So when the circumstances caused that, and here this again, what a lot of us is missing. I understand that she have a next child over there, you know, and her husband is in the army. So she's a nurse. When she comes, she have to go back because she have a next child. She don't have nobody to take care of the child. So we have to look at the situation both ways. Everybody let us speak.
The army people have money, you know, can't send out attack, you know.
Her husband just got in the army the Monday.
Exactly.
Just the Monday.
The circumstances around. Do you know why she have to flew back so quick? Nobody know that, but everybody jump into assumptions. The child, she have another child there, and nobody is there. She had to go home. Everybody is saying, "I your child this," and after I put in a day, the pity broke one foot. Nothing to do it.
Then they should have heard that before she come. She should have heard that before she come.
She couldn't hear.
Because the mother called her off a panic and said the child now move this, that.
All right. Can somebody explain to me? Okay, Jagged. Why ironically, Jayden went to school that Monday without any phone?
No.
And apparently, phone all the while and play.
Bro, hold on. There's nothing ironic about that. They can't take the phone to school. Secretly, take it by the gate. That is a policy. Another morning there, every morning.
Every morning, just.
Another morning, then go with it. Every morning.
We need to get a record of that. School policy. Get my secretary on that. Because apparently taking phone to school.
Someone shake Jag until he broke, yeah, man. Jag has speaking.
Me want until he broke too. Me want shake Tiger and Renford until it broke too. Because them a say everything what me a say.
No, here what?
Okay, all right.
The point we are making, you know, we are not speculating, you know. What I'm saying to you, we don't need to speculate and to be that judgmental. The information is there. So we don't need to go so far, lie them a tell, and I never go.
Yeah, Jack. Okay, me I go jump in on you on that one now. Remember, you know, if you listen all the clippings, I'm not going by what people saying, you know, I'm going by what the family member says. And if you listen all the clippings, what the family member says, you will see why we talking the way we are talking. What the family member say?
If you ask
The
me,
statement that the family member is putting out.
I think Mr. T is the one who created this, but him not giving on timeline. Let me tell you something. Him not say it, but I'm wondering. No, I am not really saying. I'm just wondering. The young lady left Mandeville Saturday to St. Anne. She said she come 6:50 and 7:10 she go up to the hospital. They left Mandeville when she come and go home. Because then little after 7, they reach home when they recognize that the young man was gone. So my thinking here now, I don't have no evidence, but my thinking is Friday evening was not the time Mr. T gave her the key. It was Saturday morning when he came back to Mandeville, when she was going to leave to St. Anne. That was the time I think he gave her the key, but he was not giving no specific. Because if you follow the conversation clearly, you know.
It can't be Friday. You're right.
Friday.
Cannot be Friday.
Cannot
So
be Friday.
So the mother completely forgets that she go home, go wanna be, she never be in the hospital.
Which mother?
The little baby mother, cause she said she forgot that she go bed no, so she feels. She said she never go home, go bed, and the uncle go say, I lie, I tell you go bed, my boss yard. I use the boss to Shan.
You are speaking of what you hear, because you listen. Listen, when she went to...
Listen, if you tell me...
Listen,
The uncle said it. The uncle said it. He gave her the key and she went to shower.
Jagged, if you are going to tell me...
Listen what I said.
Listen what the mother said too.
Listen what she said now. She said when she went to St. Anne, she did not leave the hospital. She showered and do everything there. In St. Anne.
Right.
Not Mandeville.
Thank you.
Listen.
So but there's two different stories. So the uncle story and the girl story.
Two different stories because it's two different situations.
She moved the baby to St. Anne Hospital.
Yes.
And why would you move the baby to St. Anne Hospital where your mother is keeping the baby in Mandeville? Isn't that more journey for the mother to go to St. Anne?
But not even that. If a pity can move, if a pity can fly, if a pity can fly and they can move from the hospital for America where them are going to get the best treatment, why are you going to move from one hospital to the next one? They have picked the hospital at St. Anne's Bay?
There was a bone specialist that he took the child to.
Really, Tiger?
He took the child for a bone specialist.
Listen, you see, this whole thing is the uncle messing up everything. The uncle.
Thank you very much.
The uncle is not messing up nothing. The uncle is talking the truth and I know say I'm talking the truth.
He's not talking.
He might be speaking the truth, but he might be speaking the truth, but
yeah, that's not a fair statement to say the uncle is not talking the truth.
Listen,
the information
I think the uncle talking
if you're
the
a police
truth, but
officer,
you know you mess them up. You understand?
If somebody tell you something, aren't you not going to say as an investigator what the person told you?
No, I am not even saying he's not
speaking talking the truth, but not realizing that you mess up the thing.
He need more, but he wasn't given any specific time. He was just putting out time and numbers.
The uncle need more training. The uncle need more training. And that not tell me say the uncle need more training. Kind of
remember uncle. The uncle attack.
Remember.
Nobody not say ma tell lie, but when ma do,
remember.
Frame them, that is not right.
The uncle talking the story, but not knowing that he put them in problem.
You have a major. It's just ironic. You uncle get a major.
No, do that. No, bro, don't do that. What we are saying, he's just putting on time and numbers without being specific. AM, no, if you listen to the young lady, you know, everything that she said, you know, there's a time stamp on it, you know. That means the police can check that.
Exactly.
What the job?
He had a time stamp on everything.
The mother just too educated. That's a fair problem. She's too educated. Because all our interview are very educated interview that.
So How being educated
you know,
and
let me
anything
tell
to
you
do?
something. Let me tell you something. You know, in an interview, because 5 times watch your interview, because me tell you something like, me don't like come on internet and talk like Martin Luther King. Me like get some information first. And she said, oh, when she said, oh, we find out like it wasn't being treated well and something. Me I said, but look at it, if you have a puppet show with a big word she come and use.
It's
find
the
out
She know what she had do. She better care what she had do and know what she had do when she was.
It's the truth. She was talking. The child wasn't being taken care of, and it was obvious. The child was 7-year-old.
All right.
Did not have a birth paper. Did not fully humanize. Did not have anything, and that
Exactly.
and those are the things that could prove that he wasn't being taken care of properly.
My dear lady, my dear lady, one thing I can say to you, the woman have 6 more picnic and all of them is alive. And them is well, them is alive
we're
and
not arguing
well.
that.
So
But we're
you
not
can't
arguing
stay there.
And they know when them ban.
You can't stay talk about because
is Jayden unalive? Ren, Jayden is not alive.
what you can't stay there and say, you see, because Jayden was eating
do we
anka
know
butter
that?
and the rest of them are eat yellow yam and white yam. So they have not been taken care of. Let me tell you something. We are too society situated minded. And that are the problem we have in this society. Because who can eat anka butter and chicken and burger and everything, it means that they have been well taken care of. The one that we are eat the banana and the callaloo and the cabbage, they haven't been taken care of. And because the one of them have a bed for themselves, let me tell you something. I tell you this, you see, society is a very dangerous place for people, and we sterilize and we look, but because I come from a very poor background, when we see my auntie and my uncle were grown, all I'm level pitney then go to University of the West Indies. They grew up not privileged. So when people think that because the woman give her the picnic, she wasn't being taken care of, and because it have a birth certificate, it wasn't being taken care of. I want to stop those stupidness. Rubbish.
Talk up the thing,
So,
the UK, brethren. Talk up the thing.
Jayden,
Rubbish from the UK.
Jayden is 13 years old, right? Question, and this is just question to the public. Jayden is 13 years old. 12 years old. I corrected.
12,
I stand
12.
corrected. 12, right? It's a dozen. I stand corrected. No. Am I the only one that's thinking? Because 12 years are well per time, you know. And this a coincidence that never happened right through the other 12 years until this a little picnic Japan breaking foot. And everybody take that for coincidence.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
There's nothing coincident about this. There is
Because
nothing
nobody had
coincident
never
about
tripped
this.
yet, you see. Nobody had never tripped
There's
yet.
nobody. Listen.
That's why it never happened before.
Let me tell you something. This, I can't find a coincidence in this issue. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nope.
You see, if it happened before a week or so before the little picnic, if it happened the year before he broke his foot and he think this size him a go. I say you know what? He might go because I did too much calming with him I give him to eat. But come on now, people, man. Come on now, man. Come on
see
now,
stuff
man.
that they say Jayden asked a friend for a phone call. Somebody a phone call for Carly auntie or something like that, so I don't know. You make somebody a phone call.
Guys,
Tiger,
you see,
let me say something to you. It's a possibility, you see, Tiger, and I'm going to say this to you. I've seen this all the time, where people take people's children. It happened to one of my own little brother. Went to one of his millionaire family to live. And I will tell you this. He was treated so badly, not by my uncle, but by the wife, who even, when he went there to sleep the night, he couldn't even sleep in one of the proper room. And because them never fix up the spare room under the basement yet, in Red Hills, right? I'm not even friend for talk because they can't beat me, right? So let me tell you this. It's not because Jayden was impossible, couldn't even open the fridge and take a butt out of that.
All right.
Me no want straight, but hear this for a second. A lady tell me, as God is my witness, a lady tell me this about 2 weeks ago, right? That when she was younger, she says, because she's young, she says she's not 100% sure, but she think her auntie used to put courage in her bed because she was not the auntie picnic. I am not saying that ain't got anything to do with this. But I'm saying to you, you have people. That's why them have Cinderella.
By saying,
yeah.
But
No,
you
no,
see
no.
what you
I
have
am
in
not
the
saying. No. I am. Listen, guys. I am not saying. But I'm saying to you, don't ever think because you and I won't do it, it cannot be done.
No, but we all know
That's
that.
all I'm saying.
We all know that. We all know that. But
That boy did not love. If that boy did love, he would be here right now. I swear to
All right,
God,
let me ask that.
from my life, if that boy was loved by that family, right? Somebody in that family, they don't like him. They hate him.
Come on.
He's
no,
nothing.
you
He come from the poor
no,
family.
Sir. No, sir. You're assuming. You're assuming. No.
Assuming.
Exactly.
A Jamaican me born and grow.
That's what we're
Let me ask
doing.
you a question.
Jamaican
Ask you a question now. This child was taken when he was 6 years old. This child.
Five.
We hear two numbers, but between 5 and 6.
Five. Because I hear it from the mom mouth. I take.
Yeah, man. The mom said
It's a
5. Yeah,
5-year-old.
Five.
5-year-old.
Yeah, man. Look at it this way now. This child has become the top student in the parish. Are you saying to me this family? This was a child that used to go to school 3 days out of a term. The day when the auntie went for him, the CDA came to take him the same day too. Are you saying to me this child who has become the top student in the parish was not being loved and not being taken care of by this family? Based on the information that is available.
Can I say this to you, sir? I don't know which part of the world you live. It doesn't mean if a child, has been treated badly, they doesn't learn at school.
We know that, but
Don't get
I'm
that
saying
twisted.
to you based on
Don't
the
get that
information
twisted.
that we have.
Based on the information that we have, if he was loved by that family and treated the way he should be treated, and with even the the cousin in America, he would be still alive today. Who would not be
Come here. Because guys, we have to listen.
Okay, hold on, Ren. Hold on.
Or you make that lead there?
So, Ren, let me tell you something. That is pure assumption. I'm telling you. These people
I agree with that, but that's the right assumption.
Listen, there is no sign. Let me repeat that there is no sign of abuse coming from that child anywhere. Probably look boy when he take the one picture there look, so there is no sign of abuse. There is no indication, not like that.
No history.
That the child was
Nothing.
Okay. Give me a chance now. Give me a chance to say something right there, because I only talk what I hear the family member says. Right? I'm sitting here in London and I listen this case. The family member said Demar didn't think much of Jayden because when them asked him to do something, he wouldn't do it, and Jayden would do it and get money.
So what? Those
are the things.
Because him like money.
That is not abuse.
So what that has to do with the family though?
I tell you what it has to do with it. I tell you what it has to do with it.
I grew up in a family with so many cousins that we all do that.
It has to do that Demar did not love Jayden. That's what it has to do with it.
No, Mark. I live in a family with a lot of cousins, Mark. Listen, Mark. I live in a family with lots of cousins as a child. And if me now want to wash plate today, me I give her $120 and Shanice wash plate then today. And if tomorrow Shanice want to wash my give to Christmas and wash some plates, Mark. It doesn't mean that is not abuse. And my cousin them love me dearly. I love them dearly.
You live with your brother and sister and the same thing.
That as kids, Mark. That is not abuse.
Watch me now. Guys, watch me now.
Okay, if you said so, that's your opinion. You're entitled to.
Well, in the comment section, 122 and a half are in the live here. Do me a favor, they're going to look at top on the screen and so at me and follow the host, because I'm the host with the most. And if you want to come up in the box to have your opinion, please send a request. And just all we do, be respectable. We're not going at nobody. Somebody at top on it and bust me ears jump. We're not
I'm here bossy, man. I'm here bossy.
We're not be rude. We're not be disrespectful to no one. We all know that we haven't got no evidence, so we're going off our own common sense and opinion. So if you want to share your opinion with the panel, can feel free if you send in a request and we'll swap over the box them, okay? And the mission that we are on, we are looking for not only justice, We are looking for safety for the children across the Caribbean, and we are we don't want no capital punishment and no whatever justice. We want this to stop before we get to that situation. So that's why I would have loved to see Jayden come home safe in the name of Jesus, our Father. That you understand?
So, Tiger,
so that's the mission we're upon today.
Listen to this now, Tiger. Even with the part that they said that he said Demar asked him to do things and he paid him. The fact that you said he paid him, that's even a reason to tell me that the child is not, that is his choice. That's a big point right there.
Exactly.
He said him. That's not abuse. Jayden could have turned it down and said, keep your money, I don't want to wash the plate. You understand? Just an example. I'm showing you that is not abuse. And I don't
You're
think
missing what I said, you know. I didn't say
really?
I didn't say Demar, you know. I'm just trying to be careful. I'm just trying to be careful on the topic.
Sorry.
A family member said even when they ask.
The other gentleman I think said Demar. The other gentleman said Demar.
Right. What I'm saying is the family member said even when they ask Jayden to do something, they ask Demar to do something, he will refuse and Jayden will do it. And they give him money.
Yes. And they also say Jayden love money.
Remember,
Jayden loves money.
Can't tell them no.
Jayden love money. If you say everything, you know, man. You know, chop it up.
My God. What a
No, I'm just making the point that they don't like Jayden.
But you don't let me still not like him.
Exactly, that people tell me that Demar doesn't like him. Demar are lazy and don't want to work.
Everything that the sister in America hear is from Demar.
Alright, let me say something. Let me say something to you. What I know. Let me say something to you. Alright, give me a second in this. Let me say something to you because somebody like come and say it, you know, everybody look over it like playing a pass over all stuff. Let me tell you something. There was an accident that happened in Mandeville, right? Where the lady come in and the pitching when go off and the little baby girl. You remember that one there?
Well, yes. Man. I think, yeah.
See, my Generation Z people now don't even watch news. But anyway,
yeah, man, that's
well, maybe in London, someone hear that one day.
The same day, I was on my live speaking about it, right? The same exact day when I heard the story, I said, because of where them say the bullet entered the little baby from, a little 4-year-old baby said there's no way in a hell that little baby can pick up. Not even one little spin barrel that carry 6 special, it can't bring it around behind the head. I say I feel like it was a 12-year-old brother going at the mother bag, go take out the sitting and I fast with it and I saw and the mother then panic and say, well, let me go tell them say that big one here. I culprit, I'm going to lose my baby girl, and I'm going to lose him. So the mother come up with some story. Right? I said that to say this. I know must Jayden have nothing to do with the baby jumping, you know. I can't, because right now, you know, tell me, we have to put some, if I want to wear them, we have to turn them over the pan, when you're Yamar.
Demar.
Yeah, but the baby that being injured is not the point here, though. So we not have to debate that. The discussion is whether.
Well, that's where everything comes from. That's where everything comes from.
It is though, Jackie. At the end of the day,
what? No, but you're assuming that
corporate can say a Jayden when I know Jayden. Yes, Jayden the firing line.
Tiger, you're right. Because look, Tiger, when the mother come out and said, which is Jayden auntie, and when she hear the screaming, she run out there and she see the little baby on the floor. She lift up the baby and she take the baby inside and she said to the baby, and she said to Jayden, next time when you play, you must be caution or whatever she said to it. She never mentioned at any stage that Demar was in the room. She did not mention that.
Two of them.